Good morning. I got a little flyway. How are you all today? Still working on a scrap quilt. Oh, it's not a quilt. It's just scraps. Using up my little scrap. Hello, Benji. How are you this morning? How are you this morning? Oh, I think I have my... All right, how are you, Benji? Is things going well for you today? I'm working on this chunk here of a blanket. It's all my scraps that I have pulled out of this bag. Charlotte, hello. Haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, Benji? How are you, Charlotte? Hope everything's going well. Oh, oh, I see. Yeah, YouTube didn't like that comment. They hit it. I'm done okay. Hubby has been on night shift. Oh, I tell you what, night shift is rough. I'm assuming third shift. Oh, okay, Benji, you have a good day. Hello, Rice. I'm assuming you mean third shift, Charlotte, because third shift is pretty rough. Second shift, yeah, you don't start to do a whole lot because, oh, well, you gotta go to work here in a little bit. Hello, Pickle. Oh, well, thank you, Pickle. Thank you, thank you. I must just started because there's only. Yes, I did. I've only been on like 3 minutes. Yeah, there is a 12-hour shift. He has to be when you get. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I I feel that one. I feel that one. That's rough. Hello, Akuma. Yes, yes. Well, Rice, it's okay. Sometimes we all like to act like a kid. Sometimes we all do. You know what? I think kids have a lot more fun than adults. Oh, good morning, GB from Afghanistan. How are you? Hello, Gabriel. Hello, Dino. Did I read it wrong? Hello, Mooney. Oh, that's okay, Pickle. It is okay. It is okay. We love everybody here. Hello, Andrew. Yeah, yes, Dino. A Keelan? Hello. Hello, Autumn from Malaysia. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hello, Fern. Tips to crochet. Just practice and have fun. Don't let it take over. If it's not fun, it needs to be fun. Hello, Ash. Hello, Chin. Well, thank you, Andrew. Oh, Chan. Sorry, Chan. Hello. Hello, Looney. What's wrong with the name? What's wrong with the name? Hello, Diner. As beautiful country, I went there for your visa. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's going a little bit fast, so I can't read that fast. I am working on this is my scraps that I pulled out of the bucket yesterday. So I'm throwing them all together in an Afghan, and I have a few more scraps to throw onto this. So this is just a scrappy blanket. Oh, from Germany. Hello. Glenn. Hello, Glenn. Well, thank you. It's made out of the blanket yarn, so it's really fluffy. And I didn't realize until I started doing this how different all the textures are. But look at all those colors. This one reminds me of my grandma. She liked lots of colors. Well, before you exploded in, I expected a junkie from the. Well, thanks for your honesty. The name Project Junkie is because I do all kinds of projects, from crochet to construction to trimming my dog. But that was funny. I appreciate the laugh. Second time attending your live. Well, thank you, Glenn. I'm glad you came back. Thank you, Fern. Where did you get that yarn? I wanted to. Autumn. Most of it came from Joann's before they shut down. I've seen a blanket that had tons of colors like that when I was a kid. I haven't seen. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's pretty common, I guess. Um, but this is just the scraps that were not big enough to use for really anything, and I didn't want to throw them away because I save yarn. So, uh, yeah, I'm probably what you would call a yarn hoarder, but every little piece needs to go into something, in my opinion. So that's what it is. I'm Dino G on a different account. Oh, okay, Dino Shooter. I usually go live every day around 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, except for Sundays. I am going to take Sundays off. So yes, every day about 10 a.m. I only stay on for around an hour. Uh, I don't like to take up everybody's time, and I appreciate so much that everybody stops in to talk to me. Remember how I do online school while all of my classes before lunch, teachers are in a meeting, so you don't have any. Wow, that's pretty cool, Pickle. That is pretty cool. My grandson got off school yesterday early for a teachers meeting too, so he came home early. And I'm sorry I'm not being able to hit every message because they're going pretty fast. Hello, Menkapa. I still can't read that. Thank you, Chan. Well, thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. Hello, Sparkles. I'm having my lunch right now because I already got all the work done. I don't have to be back at school until 1:15. Well, what a great day. What a great day. Time off. Sudden time off. That's awesome. Dino, do I like reptiles? Well, the answer to that is I don't care for snakes. But I do like the dinosaurs. And I know they were just terrible lizards or whatever, but I like the dinosaurs. The T-Rex is my favorite thing to crochet right now. Um, you know what? I could have made a scrappy animal. I guess I could have done that. Um, and when I was at the garage the other day, I was cleaning out the garage, and there was a little salamander or a newt or something that like ran under my feet, and that was not a fun thing, but it was very cute. Oh, good morning, George. I'm now here because the it, well, Sparkle, I have not heard anything good about that vaccine. Until I don't know what. Oh no, Autumn. Oh no. Rice, I watch any shows? I'm not sure what kind of shows, but sometimes I watch Netflix, some of the series. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Elmira. So T-Rex, my T-Rex. I think I've got one back here. Here's one. I got one right here. There's like three of them over here, but here's one of the T-Rex. Oh, hello, Charlie. Okra and onion. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elmira. My favorite food. I don't really have one. Oh, Ash, that happens to me. And, you know, I used to say I would never go gray because I knew too much about the bottle of hair dye. And I'll tell you what, I am so lazy when it comes to coloring my hair because I actually did it a couple weeks ago, but it takes so long to show. But when it does show, it is so not pretty. By the way, I'm crocheting a doggy. Oh, Helene, of course I remember you. How's your doggy coming along? Oh, thank you, thank you. Charlie, what's happening with you today? Let's grow all together with our channel. All right, well, all right, Glenn. I added stuff to my wall. Oh, okay, Charlie. Pulled it out, and it was whitish gray. No, Ash, you're not. You're really kind of just, you're getting into, um, you're no longer a kid, but you're not old. So I kind of, kind of midway, but still young. So I don't know what you really call it, but don't get into a midlife crisis about it. It ain't worth it. The alternative is, you know, you like, I don't think I ever seen a salamander. So I scared you. Well, it did. It startled me. I mean, I know they're not poison and everything, but it changed colors. Its tail was a bright purple. And I mean, it was all bright purple at first, and then it changed to where it was green. It was really, or maybe it was a chameleon. I don't know. It was not a chameleon because it was just little. But really was kind of cute. You're making more later. Oh, good. I'll let you do her work. I want to jump in the phone. Yeah, I don't want to do any hard work either. You got a new blender. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Sushi is your arch nemesis. Okay. You like to dye your hair fun colors? I did when I was young. I went to cosmetology school and I shaved out the sides of my head and then I dyed one side pink and one side blue. But you couldn't tell that I had shaved my head if I had my hair down. But I was young then and it was the 80s, so that's all right, Fern. Yeah, well, I don't have that many scraps, but I thought this would make a really cool lap blanket for maybe like the car seat or something when we go somewhere. Me and Charlie have already called 3 times a day in the let's uh Charlie, that's so sweet. I'm so glad that you guys are close. Here's black, have lots of gray already now. It just happens. You like salmon, Dino. Wow. Thank you, Indigo. Oh no, cuties, I hope you feel better soon. And my whole head purple, my ends red twice, the bottom layer of my hair blue, my whole head red. I really like it. Wow. Wow, that's colorful. And tie it in the red color I want, because the grays will be too bright. I think I'll stick to the ash brown, but I'm so afraid it will be splotchy. Ash, when you're coloring it, um, if you're doing it yourself, just make sure that it is the same consistency feel everywhere. So So like if you're rubbing it all on your scalp, make sure it's all over your head and worked through to the ends, because otherwise it will be splotchy and that looks bad. But if you just get I usually get 2 bottles, which it takes every bit of 2 bottles to color this. But I get 2 bottles and I just put it on thick everywhere, but you've kind of got to let some air get in there so it'll oxidize. And if you get it on your skin, use some of that color to rub on your skin before you wash it off, because color takes off color. And that is that is the funniest thing to me when people like dye their hair and then they come to work with these big blotchy color blobs on their face. But just rub that color on there and that'll come right off. Okay, I'm gonna have to catch up because I'm so far behind. For a second, I thought the lock sign on my new blender was a juice box. Okay. My music teacher asked me how we were getting on. I said I stayed at theirs over the holidays. So it's probably I said we call every night and they treat me like their sister and you're like them brothers. Oh, and how did that? Charlie, you're gonna that all those people that didn't jive with you are gonna think you're awesome. You're going to go now and watch TV and eat your lunch. Have a good day. All right, Pickle, you have a good day too. Hello, Nisha. How are you today? The blender is pink and white. Oh, I bet it is. Oh, Nisha, that's okay. That's okay. Dino, your hair is blue. Okay. I struggle to clean up after I make things because I already knackered and can't be bothered to clean. Have any? Well, in my opinion, if you have not cleaned up your mess, you're not done yet. uh, I bet she is the coolest kid in school. Oh my goodness, I have not been in your life for months. I really miss watching. Oh, well, thank you, Yasmin. Yes, Yasmin. I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? I figured out what theme the puppet will have, but still figuring out how to make the mouth cute and the size. Mmm. Yeah, that I hear you. I hear you. I just finished my book, Fish in a Tree. I cried 7 times. It's so good. Oh, that's cute, Nisha. Did you write the book or did you just read the book? I think I'll make it skinny but huge. Well, yeah. I like those marionette puppets. I have some. I've had some in my cart on Amazon or my save for later for like 2 years. And I want these marionette puppets so bad. And I don't know why I want them. Because, it's not like I can do a puppet show or anything. But they're just so cool. They're just so... I used to have one that was like a big ostrich, and I played it around the kids and it scared them. They thought it was real. So, but I just think the puppets are so cool. So cool. I basically met through him. He was shocked. I told him, they hugged me and showed him message between us. And I'm weak known and not popular. I bet. Well, Charlie, I bet you will be. Oh, cool, Nisha. Yeah, really. Oh, the dragon puppet. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's okay. I love to read stories too, and I get upset sometimes when they finish. I'm doing so well, thank you. How are you doing? A crochet project could be out too. Right now, I'm working on this using up my scraps to empty my bag here so I have room for more scraps. But this is a project that will not be finished for a long time because I'm not going to pull yarn off my shelf to do it with. So it's going to take a while. Hello, Majdi. No. Yes, I do, Fern. I do, Fern. I am doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you, cuties. For the Puppet Karen series instead of... Oh, well, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it, Sparkle? I wonder... I'd have to learn how to use them too, but I love those marionette puppets. I just love them. It is 10 minutes after 10 here, or something like that. 12 minutes maybe, I don't know. 10:15. Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Ash. I just watched your Karen on a crochet sale video. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. We have fun making those. We did. We really do. We really do. Yes, Charlie, you are an amazing person. You are an amazing person. I have enjoyed your summer. I didn't get to go with you on your summer adventures, but I have enjoyed your summer. Yes, Helene, we do meet Karens. We do meet them, and I think most of the Karens that we meet don't really even know that they're being Karens. They just have what, they know what they like, and I don't think they really know, but yeah, they are. Bye-bye, Dino. I did for 20 minutes. What did you do for 20 minutes last night, Charlie? Hello, Lippy. No, I am from the United States. Hello, Shatika. Hello, Mankapa. I so wish I could read your chats. Ash reminds me of someone famous, and I don't know. She's famous on here. So did you give Bobby the goldfish? Sparkle the goldfish actually went to um, my friends in the HR department, and they still have them hanging on the window because we call that office the fish bowl, which is why I made the fish, because it does really look like somebody's in a fishbowl there. So so they still have them hanging on the window in there like it's a fishbowl. Oh, well, thank you, Fern. Yeah, yeah, the fishbowl. They were a big hit. What did you know from the Netherlands? Helene, I really don't know anything about the Netherlands, although I met a girl back in the early 90s that was from the Netherlands. And that, and her name was Sonia, and she was a trip. She was a trip. A lot of fun to be around. Yes, I do, Yasmin. I do crochet and I do handbags. Well, thank you, Lippy. Crow Crow by Roro. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Yes, Crow Crow. We are making some fries today. Oh, yes, I love fries. Mooney, I'm working on a scrap Afghan. Just using up my scraps. Not, I could never do being famous. I'd have to hide and never come out. Well, the funny thing, Ash, is after getting on here, I have had several people say, "I've seen you on YouTube." That it is really kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is kind of fun. Of course, there's not that many, but is there a Charlene here? That's teacher passed out. Cuties, Charlie's here. A thing, and my friend brought where we were wives and we are best friends, and I spent 20 minutes writing 6 paragraphs. I like her so much, and how I'm here for. Oh, that's sweet, Charlie. Now my ambition when I grow up is to join the American or Canadian United Nations. Nisha, I don't know what you've got in your mind about what the United Nations is, but um, it does yeah, there's something not quite, yeah. Not, yeah, I don't know what your idea on that is. Yeah, what did you do for 20 minutes? Oh, you live in the Netherlands? It's very sweet, Charlie. It's very sweet. How long have you been crocheting and scratch for? I started this yesterday, Fern. I am frustrated with the colors of the puppet because I have some watercolor markers. One is lighter, one is darker, but it's harder to control. Oh, okay. Bleeds so much. Oh, I understand. I understand. Crow, I have made, what have I made? I finished up this bag. Well, I finished crocheting this bag yesterday. So I'm going to put a little button on here and a lining in it. Um, I had a blue bag and a gray bag, but they're all over there under yarn. Made this little blue penguin. Um, that's pretty, and then I've worked on this. All right, Aline. Yeah, I've been here. My life's been here. I'm going to go play the piano. All right, Fern, you have a great day. Bye-bye, Fern. Using makeup like blush for some projects. I've seen people do that, and I would use it, especially like on like dolls, like Charlie Brown, if they had, I would use it. I don't know how well it will stay. I have no idea about that, but oh, thank you, Crow. Thank you, thank you. Nisha, I don't know what that is. Ash, I like Dutchland. Dutchland is my favorite country. Oh, and she was Dutch, yeah. Oh no, Sparkle, I hope you don't have the flu. I hope you don't. Oh man, Kappa, I wish I could read that. I don't have a translator. I have to go on homework, have a shower, and eat dinner. All right, Charlie, you have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Oh no, cuties, are you sick too? All right, Charlie, have a good day. Tell everybody we said hello. Yeah, tell you what, there's been several. Ash has been sick, Nish has been sick. So, yes, my hair started falling out. Dude, I started crocheting myself a scarf kind of thing. Oh, we'll make it bright, pretty colors. Bright, pretty colors. Bright, pretty colors. You make it whatever colors you want. Whatever colors you want. You make it whatever colors you want that you like. We're still praying for you, Nisha. Hello, Soundwave. Hello, hello. Welcome to our chat. It's called Kiwali, and it means types of music, like traditional. Okay. Hello, uh, Ickles? I'm not sure how to say your name, but hello. And looky there, just like that, I am at the end of that piece of scrap. Back from your mom didn't let you play. Okay. Okay. My great nephew plays the piano. I cannot believe I pulled a snowy. Uh, Ash, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's depressing for sure, but it is for but we still love you, gray hair or not. Yeah, I didn't like finding my first one either. I really didn't. Hello, Paulo. That's all the mum vibes these days. I make content too. Oh, cuties. Well, that's cool. That is cool. I need to work on my videos because I'm really not very good at working on my videos lately. I just have been doing the live streams because I'll be honest, they are so much easier and they're a lot more fun than making the videos for me. Classic beanie hat. Well, I think they use acrylic or wool. But I don't make hats, so um I do send my acrylic yarn to my aunt and she makes beanies. And that's what she uses. She uses acrylic. She's made like 1,000 hats. Oh, you get a lot of hate, Kitty. Oh, Nisha, yes, I did stream yesterday. I wondered where you were at, but I know you have lots of going on. Lassie got her. I feel like Bella on her 18th birthday. Her dad told her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's funny. Join a music class and I will get to sing with two of your best friends. How fun is that? That'll be fun. Hello, Grace. Gracia? Hello, it's called. Yeah, yeah, Sparkle, yeah. Crochet stitch, Fern, if it's not too hard. I'm not sure. Not sure what you're meaning. Not sure what you're meaning. Uh, yeah. No, I sure haven't. Haven't seen the movie. How does Ash know everything while I don't even know how to walk properly? Ash is an amazing person. Ash is an amazing person. Ash is a nurse. Ash is a nurse. It's one is 1,200. Oh my goodness. Ash, those are going to change because those medicines that cost so much here and are dirt cheap in other countries, President Trump's um, making them charge the U.S. the cheaper prices too. So they can't charge $1,200 here and $20 in Mexico. They can't do that anymore. During music class now, I will get to sing with my best friends and is a type of music called Kiwali, which means traditional types of music. Yes, like yeah, Sparkle. Yeah, and that is exciting to be able to sing with your best friends. Are you gonna? Is it a whole group of people, or is it just like a chorus or a choir, or is it just like a couple of you that are doing this? You joined a music class. Obviously, it's a class, but do you all sing like solos or something like that? Uh, yes, I did crochet a dragon, Fern. Ash has my dragon. Hello, Kara. I don't know about all the YouTube rules, but you have to have 50 subscribers. Um, and I think that's the only criteria to go live on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if you have a certain age or not. It's so expensive, and the people wanting money for my bills. Yeah. Yeah, I totally understand, Ash. I totally understand. And I got an email yesterday that they're wanting to send me a check for 6,300 something dollars. And I'm like, say what? You owed me $9,000 and you're wanting to get by with just paying me six? Really aggravating. Everybody's got their hands in your pocket. That's getting ready to stop because I am proclaiming and declaring that I will have no lack and I will have abundance. I have abundance, I have no lack. I am going to declare and decree that. All right, cuties, you have a good day. Menkapa, I still can't read that. You're welcome, Kara. Well, thank you, Fern. Thank you. Okay, Nisha, you have a great day. We love you. Still praying for you. Bye bye. Oh, that'd be great, Ash. That'd be great. You have a great day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't know that I could keep up with all of them, and you know, that's a lot of people to remember. And I'm thankful though because when I remember reading the names, it seems it gets easier. Um, and especially if they're here quite a bit. So that helps me when people come back up. Hello, Lexi. That helps me, but I don't, as I was looking through my subs, there's a lot of them that I don't remember, and I think it's because they've really never ever talked. People don't talk, then I don't see their names that we used to ship the blender as a cat tree. Ah, what a creative idea, Sparkle. What a creative idea. I'm going to be making buttons. And I listened to Senator Kennedy from Louisiana, and I don't know what his first name is, but I just love him. He is amazing. And I'm going to use his quote that says, "Life is hard. It's harder if you're stupid." And I'm going to put that on a button. And then I'm going to put Billy Graham's thing on a button. Billy Graham said, "You can't kill a Christian. We just change our address." So I'm going to put that on a button because I think that is awesome. Einstein Dragonshires, he's in the box at the moment. Sir Einstein, he's in his box. Well, he might fly away. You made a lot of shorts on your channel. Oh, well, that's cool, Hopes. I love to watch shorts. I can watch shorts. I just keep scrolling through those shorts. She, ah, she took it for show and tell. She really likes those, Ash. That's so cool. You're designing your own blanket right now? So talented. I am right-handed, Sparkle, and yes, I am using the front of my phone so it flips everything around, but I am right-handed. Your craft's in a box? Oh, Lippy, you're new. Well, welcome, welcome. I didn't, yeah, I had a hard time with that, but yeah. Welcome to my channel. Crochet is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I am going to make buttons though for my next market, and I'm going to have to do something about that market search because if I don't, then I'm going to like miss out on the markets. Nisha, you have a great day. Hello, Patricia. Hello, hello. One thing that you should never put in front of a crocheter is pretty yarn. Yes. Yes. And I'll tell you what, when you have the yarn that I have, you avoid yarn stores. I did go looking for a specific color. And, you know, obviously I do not need any more yarn right now. And I'm not getting to use it up as quickly as I had planned or wanted to. But it is getting used. And now on, and what do? I grabbed all my scraps. Okay, Nisha. Uh, oh no, oh, you're lacking being born in 95. No, because I had I'll just have to say I'm not an Aussie fan. I did see REO Speedwagon in concert. Um, and I saw them when I was like 18 in concert, and we were in the nosebleed section. Hello, Ollie. Hello, hello. Well, Ash, everybody did not have to work two jobs back then, to put food on the table. And they weren't, you know, things were different back then. But I went to see REO Speedwagon, and I was like 18, and our seats were in the nosebleed section, and we had binoculars, and I looked down at the stage at the binoculars, and I go, oh my gosh, they're old. And I remember thinking that because, they were in their, I think they were probably in their 60s or something. And that is so not what I expected. I guess I had seen album covers with them being quite a bit younger. Oh, give myself the hiccups. Your mother wants you to be a designer? Oh, well, you don't have to design it digitally. Had liked rock, he would have taken me to some. Oh, that's sweet, Ash. Andy, I do sell my plushies, and they're on Whatnot. There's a link in the description of this video. But you'll have to copy and paste it because I can't do a live link on YouTube. Won't allow me to do live links. Because there are so many, even its own language. Kind of because it took a lot of words from Latin and French. Doesn't every language do that, Sparkle? Yeah, I think all of them are kind of like that. Sorry, Andy, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I would love to be able to do that, but I can't do that. The tools, it's just a crochet hook, a pair of scissors. These are my favorite scissors, and I do have these on my Whatnot. They're great for like fishing. They're super, super sharp. But I do have these listed on my Whatnot. But the crochet hook, any craft show or craft store or Walmart, I get them at Walmart. Walmart has crochet hooks. I have probably 100 crochet hooks, and I use like 3 of them. But yeah. Oh, English is very difficult when you're trying to learn it. I loved English in school. Yeah, I did. I loved English. You lost your crown. Oh, Fern, you haven't been talking much. Alvaro from Italy. Well, thank you. Hello from Italy. We're so sorry for that, Ash. That's opinion, but oh yeah. Well, it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, she was just expressing sympathy. Oh, you ran out of jewels? Oh no. Oh, Sparkle. I am not. Oh, math is so not my subject. I did not do well in math, and I still don't do well in math. It's not my thing. It's not my thing at all. It's one of my favorite subjects. Then history. Yes. English. I majored in English. Yes. Now, I was not a fan of Shakespeare because our teacher, like, nitpicked it to death and it's like, took all the fun out of it. The country says words differently, and you guys say differently, so I get confused, which leads me to not liking it that much. Yes, but that happens here in the United States as well because people up north say a word some way, and then people down south have their dialect or their accent and stuff, and it changes the whole sound of the meeting. For instance, here where I live, we say oil, and down where my aunt lives, it's ole. uh, and here we call it kids, and down there they call it kids. But it's fun. It's very fun. I'm very good at English. It gives. Oh, I see. I see. Fern. Oh, hello, Max. Here is the scraps. This is what I've so far. This is my last scrap after my green. I'll have to dig up some more scraps um, to put in the scrap bucket. But this is a project that's I'm not expecting it to be done for a while because I'm not gonna just make more scraps. It's microwaving aluminum daisies. Yes, yes, you should never put aluminum in a microwave. Never put metal in a microwave. No, Max, I do not. Keelan here. Oh. Yeah, don't put foil in the microwave. Yeah, you might ruin your microwave, actually. You might actually blow up your, well, I don't think it will actually combust, but you could blow the glass out of it and break it up. My residents were so much happy after your lives yesterday. Oh, that is so sweet. I am glad that they enjoy it. I could not do what you do, Ash. I could not. But I could go in and, and I actually talked to somebody about being a craft person in a nursing home. But my problem there is I don't know so much that I would be able to teach them so much as all this stuff that they know how to do or knew how to do, like tatting, and weaving and stuff like that. I would love to do all that stuff. And I might be just stuck in the, oh, I want to learn this and I want to learn that, because after you do certain things for so long, but I did teach classes. We made paper beads. Um, I am going to get some polymer clay. I don't think I went ahead and ordered it yet, but I want to do some earrings and stuff. Yeah, activities. Well, even any activity, bouncing a ball in a cup, crochet, doing a knitting, and I bet they do get bored. I bet they do get bored. Oh no, he ran out of hot glue. Hello, Mia. Oh, man, cop. If you could translate that to English, I don't have a translator. Uh, yeah, there's no way for me to know what that says, and I don't even know what language that is. Does anybody know what they're saying? Do so much, and then we lost our activity director because they said she was too much money for. Let's see. Oh, like the CNAs have time to do that. That, I would think that the happiness of the residents would be a more important thing because the CNAs have got an important job to do, and an activity director, I mean, that's a whole different. They're not even close to being the same. Hello, John. Hello, Mozzarella. That is, that's really sad. Really sad. You're John? Okay. Hello, Hashir. Okay, we are down to the last color of my scraps, and here it's this one. It's gonna take a little while because that's a pretty good size scrap. And yes, I will weave the tails in later, but I'm not gonna mess with it right now. So yeah, there goes my last of the green. I got a whole row out of the green, almost a whole row, I guess. I'll show you something else I started yesterday. Let me finish this stitch so I don't lose my place. All right. So I started another bag yesterday. Oh, wait a minute. The CEO has a boyfriend, and he likes to use the money the building made. That's sick. That's very sick. And very inconsiderate. Should not be in that position. Should not be in that position at all. Because isn't that like embezzlement? Okay, I started another handbag. And this one's going to be similar to the gray one, but it has a thicker bottom on it. But, yes, I did start that one. But that one starts to hurt in my hands, so I have to put it down. But yeah, I did start that. All right, Sparkle, you have a great day. Right now, I'm working on a scrap Afghan, just crocheting my scraps into a little lap blanket. And I tell you what, when you make them out of this blanket yarn, if you fold them up, they make a pretty good seat cushion. If you fold them up and they're big enough, they make a pretty good seat cushion. But, I mean, I'll be honest, I kind of think these things are like super ugly. These are like super ugly. No rhyme or reason. I just think they're ugly. He said, we shouldn't care for the residents as if they're family. They deserve to be treated as a person who is paying you to take care of them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because those people don't deserve. Oh, that's just sick. I would take that over his head. You got to have a board of directors or something like that. That is just nasty. What a horrible thought about other people. That I'm completely disgusted with that. Oh, excuse me. What a low life. Yeah, yeah, what a low life. Thank you, Ashir. Yes, we do. We do. We do. Oh, Charlie, you're back. That was fast. That's interesting. That is all that is left of my burn, and you probably can't even see it, but right in there is the red part on my fingers, right in there. That is the worst of the burn that is left, and it's now being shown up 3 days later. I am so amazed. Your boss chewed you out? I'm like, they are my grandparents. We told HR, and they told us to stop bothering them. and go to our boss. Oh, okay, Charlie. So your boss chewed you out. That is so disgusting. There's got to be somewhere to go. Videotape him. Videotape him when they start losing business, then they might pay attention. I mean, because if you had to put someone, nobody wants to put somebody in an assisted living facility. But if they do, wouldn't you want them to be somewhere that they would be happy and have a family environment? You know. So, maybe, you'd probably be risking your job, but letting people know about that director there, the people that are actually paying him might be beneficial. Yes, Hashir, I do. I have one dog. I have a dog. She sits here at my feet every day when I'm on live. Or she's sitting there watching the window. I think she's here at my feet. She has a bed under my desk. And when I'm in here, she likes to lay in that bed. The commercials, they make it seem like it's so perfect. And they get it all, but that's not true. Yeah. Yeah. Do you see any of the residents' families? Uh, oh, that's very sweet. We love him too. We love him too. Hello, PK. They make it all sound so good, yeah. Well, getting him caught on video with his disrespect and lifestyle might be a change in attitude for people that want to use your facility. Just saying. Oh, they get upset and angry. Doesn't help. Well, pray him out of there, Ash. Pray him out of there. It's evil, and pray him out of there. God is a God of justice. He can get him out of there. Welcome back, Fern. My name is Jeanette. I am the Project Junkie. It's one project after another here. We'll make a day Raffy burst through the door with Billy and Laurie singing Ordinary Boy. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to change how I'm sitting. One family took their mom out of there and said they'd pay the month because they didn't want anything to do with it. And the boss that happened with got fired. Sounds like another one needs to happen. Sounds like, a couple more families and you might get rid of that person. And they're even worse, isn't that? Oh. Well, need more people to gotta hit them with the money. Then they start noticing when they lose money. And this one, taking money to use for himself instead of the residents, that I believe is illegal. Yes, that is very sweet, Charlie. That is very sweet. Very sweet. Yeah, if he's taking money from the business, to use for himself. I mean, is this a privately owned place, Ash? They're doing bed and breakfast, but the money is going to... That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Ash, I would have to look for another job. I could not work there. I'll just be honest. I would have to look. It has 4 owners. And do the owners all know that this is what's going on? Oh, oh, that's funny, Charlie. It's very sad. It is very sad. I, it's so sickening. You know, I mean, hello, Prana. I passed you to Billy. How are you, Prana? Is everything going well? You pop in and out. Billy is running for his life. Never a dull moment in you around you guys. Good, good, good. It absolutely hope. Me too. Me too. That just makes me sick. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. I'm not sure how you're texting all this with all that happening. Make sure you remind me to put a bandage on your puppet. Put a bandage on your puppet in 60 seconds. Well, what's wrong with your puppet that it needs a bandage? Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. It does. I would have to... I don't think I could stay. I don't think I could stay. And obviously, you're very important there if they just say, oh, Ash will cover for you. The guts all out. You adopted a cat. It's a female. Do you have some cute cat named in mind? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, you know, they should learn, you know, why not indulge? Why not indulge? Yeah, I couldn't work there either. A cat name. I don't know, what does the cat look like? What color is it? Does it have big ears? If it has big ears, I'd call it Gizmo. I've had cats named Calico, grayish, reddish, smoky, Moses, Snickers. Oh, because they want you to do it. Well, and I bet that makes you busy, but what a great compliment. What a great compliment. You're making their lives much better. Charlie says, Luna, Chloe, Jess. Uh, hello, bracelets. I've got this blanket yarn from Joann's before it closed. That's where most of this come. Then Kellyanne, Orange Tabby. I've had dogs. Gypsy. I named one dog Gypsy, and I had one Mitzi. It's just what you like. It's hard. It's kind of hard to name an animal. My dog came with her own name, so she had already been named. So I just kept the name. And it fits because her birthday is, her name's Ellie, but her birthday is 11/11. SpongeBob, Pugsley, and Sweep. I got 4. No, they'll never leave you alone or give you peace. David, that's funny. I had 150 cats till my teacher took them all to a farm. I miss they were all named and oh yes, yes. I lived on a farm too, and our neighbor gave me a kitten on the bus. She'd give it to me, and I talked mom and dad into letting me have this kitten, and they took me over there. And of course, it was a little female calico kitten, and so I bring the kitten home, and of course, just I don't know where the other cats came from, but within a few months, I had a litter of kittens. And my dad said, you can keep one kitten. One kitten. All the rest of them have to go away. So I, give them away and stuff. Well, if you know cats, they can have like 3 litters a year. So anyway, I thought that dad telling me that I could have one kitten out of that litter meant I could have one kitten out of every litter. And for some reason, he didn't tell me no. And it was not long before I had more cats than I could, So that's why their names started getting to be grayish, reddish, brownish, calico. That's where their name comes. I'm weird. I'm a crazy cat dad using its crazy foster 2, and of course ended up in, of course, yes. Yes. There's no reason, there's no such thing as fostering an animal to me. It becomes mine. Yes, it was. It was. 8 dogs, 3,000 head of cattle, and 12 sheep, and a big old bull. Yeah, yeah. Now, we didn't have a lot of animal. We raised hogs for a while, and sheep, and goats, and pigs, or hogs, and um, we had a few cows, and horses, and, we had about everything. We had all kinds of stuff. But, yeah. And it is 11 o'clock already. It is 11 o'clock. Oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock. Where does this time go? Yes, you gotta adopt them. You gotta adopt them. We even had a pet coon, and I got so tickled at my son because uh we had this pet coon, and it had fallen out of the tree or whatever. I don't know what it was, but anyway, it's we got the pet coon. We had the coon, and it was a baby, and we fed it on a bottle, and my son did, and the coon followed him around everywhere, loved him, for him, and everything, and we named it Rascal, and no, we named it Bandit. I think it was. I don't know, one of the two. Can't even remember now. My own story. But anyway, we're sitting in the car, and he says, "Oh yeah, we named it Bandit." And we're sitting in the car, and he says, this is like a year or two later. He goes, "I miss Rascal." And I said, "What?" He said, "I miss Rascal. We had this thing 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I miss Rascal." And I said, his name was Bandit. Oh. It was absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. We had chickens. They would annoy my dad. My uncle had a gander, and it would try to get... Oh, that's hilarious. The kids love coming out and hanging with the cats, trying to bark. Right, right, right. Charlie's doing a goofy dance. Y'all y'all wear me out with all this energy stuff. All right, y'all. Well, it is that time again. So here is the next bag, handbag I'm making. And it's going to be similar to the gray handbag. But I may not add the decorative in the middle. Just kind of a plainish, but the picture will be um, what color lining to put in it, because I've made these so that the lining will show through. So yeah, the lining on this one is going to be the big deal for that one. You have both. Oh, thank you, Ash. I like this one. This one, but it is going to have handles, and I've got a crossbody strap, but and it's thicker on the bottom, so it will hold a little bit more. So we shall see. I have more blue that's coming. I've got some navy blue coming because my neighbor has ordered one from that, but I don't know what color to put in here for the lining. So, yeah. Thank you, Hope. Dark purple. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. All right, Fern, you have a great day. Oh, no. Yeah, Fern, I've got to go. I got to catch the bus. That's why I leave about this time every day, so I can get my grandson's lunch started and meet the bus. So, you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Love you all. We'll see you again tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Bye-bye.